Welcome back to Compolocus. This is Dave, and we're at section 5.6 breakdown on selling goods on live streaming and some of the verbal techniques that we'll go through to help you seal the deal. Now, this is just part one of two-part presentation. So let us get started. So just to recap that we have other. This is just part of the introductory series on TikTok. So if you're someone interested in becoming an influencer on TikTok, you don't have money, but you want to grow and become an influencer. So definitely stay tuned to our to this channel here. This channel is made by Compolocus University, and we are an online e-platform helping many live streamers and influencers to become successful. So let's get started. So in order to become a great live host, you need to have three capabilities. First thing is you need to have first to have strong performance, like when you're hosting, and also have the ability to influence other people so that they can buy from you. And you also have to be able to control the stage. Now what that really means is, say in the case if an audience asks like a difficult question, like, oh, why shall I trust you, or why do, like, the quality seems bad, like, so you have to be able to answer any challenges and be able to kind of dominate the whole, like, dominate the atmosphere. So basically be able to help your audience to get the solutions they want, help them to fix their problems, but at the same time don't have any signs of fatigue, or don't know what you're doing. Basically have to be able to take charge. Well, this is your stage, right? So if you don't even know how you're going to handle your stage, you don't really expect other people to handle it for you. And also you shall have a strong verbal technique to kind of help people to understand why they want to buy from you, and if they buy, what kind of benefits are they expected to have. An example is the hand cream that you're carrying. This is, one of the best top models in the country, and it's on sale right now. And the reason why they're on sale is because the factory owners want to break into a new market, and this is why this is the only a few times that they will want to offer a great offer on such a great quality product. So, and this is exactly why your audience shall not miss out on this. And also, for any amazing live shows, any presentations, doing any sales pitch on your live streaming is essential to have an organized format, or what we call a standardized system, so that every time when we're doing the same thing, we kind of have a system to follow. And not only is it becomes easier for you because literally you're, well, kind of repeating your own system, right? But also you're making your audience like understand your habits. And once they know, an example is if you always broadcast at 3 p.m., then they just know that every day at 3 p.m. that you will be on a live show. And if they have a question regarding your product, they know when and where to find you. because this is part of your system. This is where they know you show up. And also, if you can organize how you run your show, meaning, first thing is say greeting, second thing is like a game show, a lottery, third thing talk about products, and so basically if you have a sequence that you follow every time, then it makes it way easier. It makes it way easier to not just for you but also for your audience to follow. So we're going to give two examples of what an organized format is like. Since we already talk a lot, but we just figure out that we want to give you two examples so that it's a lot easier for you to follow. The first format we use is basically talking about the first part till the last. And the second one is just basically repeating the same product over during the whole session, and we'll talk about that later on. So going through all your products from first to last, say here's an example. Okay, from 16 to 1610, we have a warm up talk. So basically, you can introduce who you are, what you're doing, which is hey, I have hand cream that are of premium quality at a really good price that I want to recommend, and hopefully you guys can buy it. Who you are, because they want to know the person before they want to buy anything from you, right? Also, why you're doing this. Hopefully it's not just about making money. It's really, like for you to know a really truly amazing product that you truly want to recommend to other people. So it's with honesty, and basically you can also like do some greetings, like introduce, also like talk like greetings to a couple of people, but not everyone. Obviously, like you don't have that much time, right? You still have to run the show. Okay, so from 1610 to 1640, this is when your first round of sales happened. So assuming that you have say between six, you have like about six products. Okay, so what happened is you take the first 30 minutes to discuss three products and allocate it. So that means you're going to allocate 10 minutes on each product, and you're going to only talk about those three products in half an hour, in 30 minutes. And after that, between 1640 to 1650, you have about like 10 minutes. Like, so you can do kind of like a gifting events. So what that really means is you can do like a lottery, like hey, and an interesting part is, well, since you're selling some products, right? Like basically you can maybe allocate a certain amount of those products, and obviously you need to communicate that with the factory owner as well. So use those products to as free gifts and give it to your audience. So basically you can ship it to them, or like whether it's like a sample or whatnot. But anyhow, like doing like a gifting event, like it increases the energy, like the excitement in your live channel, and that helps to bring, well, not just to keep the existing followers, but also like potentially bring other people in, because the existing followers, lots of them, they have friends, right? So if the existing followers really like your program, like chances are they're going to tell their friends to join as well, because they all want benefits, right? Okay, so between 1650 to 17, you can, like, for those of you who have like a physical store, right? Like you can also introduce like a little bit about your physical store, like what kind of events they have. If you selling on behalf of a certain brand name or a certain supplier, you can also mention what kind of events they have, what kind of like sales they have as well. Between 17 to 1730, you can begin the second round of sales. So assuming that we have 6 products in total that we want to sell, right? So during the first half, you already kind of go through 3 products. So then in the next half an hour, we're going to talk about the remaining 3 products, and again allocate about 10 minutes each. And so try to be firm with the timing, meaning don't go like too over time, because you want to keep your audience not well, first not sleeping, but at the same time, like lots of them maybe they are yeah, just make sure that it's not like way over time. So 1730 to 1740, second round of gifting. So basically, it can be very similar to the first round of gifting, and you can just like do like a lottery event and give out like a free product or a free sample. Last but not least, 1740 to 18. So summarize the 6 products that you have available, if you still have them, like assuming they're not sold out during the event. So kind of introduce what they were, what like your sales number, and well, for the live streamers that we work with, lots of them they actually have most of the products like sold out, even like during the event, like during their own live streaming sessions. So yeah, yeah, this is pretty much the first method is you introduce products from the first product to the last product. Yeah, this is the first way. The second way is going through all the products repeatedly. So what that really means is, say you have just one product you want to sell. Maybe it's like say an electronic appliance, right? Like basically you don't have like say 6 or 7 or 10 products. You just have one product you want to sell in your live session, and sometimes that's completely okay. It's not about the quantity of products you want to sell, it's about the quality, right? Yeah, so it's all up to you. So the second example is from 16 to 1610. So warm up talk. Again, make your audience feel relaxed. Just like some greetings, just to show some respect. 1610 to 1640, you sell so you sell like if you have one product, that's fine, but if you have like 3 main products, like just sell those 3 main products, 10 minutes each again. And then after that, use about 10 minutes to do like a gifting event, like just to give out benefits so that you continue to attract more people into your live session. And then right after that, between 1650 to 17, again, so the difference this time is, in the previous method, we try to we keep going until we get to the last product. But in this case, this is better for this is a better way if you don't have too many products to sell. You only have focus on between, like say, 1 to 2 or 3 products. So basically you're just repeating those 3 products that you talked about previously, and again 10 minutes each. So the benefit of this is, in the case if you got new followers coming in, say at this time, so even though they didn't listen to this, they will still be able. They wouldn't miss anything, because you're just repeating the same product introduction, and then again followed by one round of gifting, and then another round, basically just to repeat itself, just to repeat those 3 products that you want to sell. And yeah, so this is the main difference between the first and the second method here. So again, the benefit is, if the audience jump in at any of these times, they will still have a chance to rewatch the description of the three products that you want to offer. So three verbal techniques. So product prop. So you typically want to talk about product properties, the benefits, texture, feedback after sale. What happens after sales? So as you're describing your products, it's important to incorporate these to talk about these things. Well, what are your products about? What kind of properties? What kind of value benefits like the audience can get? Like if it's like food, like or any like clothing materials, what's the texture like? Is this is for food? Is it like very like like what kind of texture? Is it like crispy? If it's like clothing, then is it like very soft fabrics, or what kind of feedbacks that you got from your previous sellers, previous buyers, and also what's the after sales service like? Hey, if I buy now but I don't like the quality, when I receive it, then are you going to give me like free shipping? You like can I just return it with a free shipping, or how long does it take to get my refunds? Key to seal the deal. How are you going to what are you going to say, to help your client understand that now is the time to buy, not 10 hours later, not 1 hour later, but now. Why is it right now? Well, give your explanation, right? Like an example is well, well, these like these are selling at say X amount of dollar at a physical store right now, but because I'm like a special affiliate with the factory owner, so that's why I can, if you guys buy it directly off me, then I can give you a very good discount or a great deal. But if you buy in bulk, if you buy five in total, then this is how much money you can save. And this is only available from my channel, and this is why you shall buy right now. Like after this, like when it's all gone, all the products are gone, like then basically you just have to either buy at the original price, or you have to wait until to see if I have any more available in the future, and this is why the time you shall buy right now. And also the key to attract any followers. Well, the truth is, rather than like keep like using like a really like salespeople's I guess like sales pitch to really like get people to buy, I think honesty speaks for itself. Like you truly if your product truly um, delivers its value to your audience, then they will just come back to you, because they trust you. Trust is something that takes a long time to build, but once you have it, they will come back to you. Well, not necessarily because they like the product, but because they like you. They trust you, and this is why whatever you're selling, they take well they take it just because they trust you. So this is why your job here is to be honest about what you're seeing from a certain product. If it's bad, like don't even try to sell it because it ruins your reputation. But if it's something that you think is good, but you just have to clarify some uncertainty for your audience. You want your audience to do good. You want them to get amazing deals, right? So you just have to find a way to to help them to solve their problems and help them to get great deals. If they realize it, they will come back to you. This is basically how they are attracted to you. So today we talk about three. Well, we went through the three capabilities that a life host shall have, and how you shall standardize your 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 life session, uh, and last but not least, what kind of verbal techniques you shall be using. This is Compologis University. I'm Dave. Thank you again for listening to this lesson, and we look forward to you coming back